Hello, guys, and welcome to another episode of Madrid My DNA, the home of everything Madridistas, as we discuss you through Real Madrid latest and important updates. Kickstarting with today's agenda, Real Madrid manager Carlo Ancelotti talks Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., ARDA Guler, Lunin, new contract and January transfer plans ahead of Real Madrid versus Mallorca clash. We are going to be bringing you the update on that on this episode, and shortly after that we will quickly turn our attention elsewhere as we will be talking you through Real Madrid squad list to face Mallorca, including the likes of Vinicius Jr., Carvajal and ARDA Guler, who have returned from injury. We are going to be talking you through that on this episode as we move forward, so please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bell so you do not miss on our next update. Real Madrid will resume their 2023-24 campaign on Wednesday evening as they take on Mallorca at the Bernabeu. Los Blancos' win against Deportivo Alaves before the mid-season break sent them to the top of La Liga standings, although they are tight on points with second place Girona. Real Madrid will be aiming to restart their season on a winning note and strengthen their grip at the top of the La Liga table. Things will be made easier by the fact that a number of injured players are back in training and will be available for selection. Ahead of the clash, manager Carlo Ancelotti addressed the media discussing the return of various injury players, his contract extension and the transfer plans for this month, among other things. The desire is to start this part of the season well. We have had good news. In the last training season, many players are coming back. We will try to play a good game to start the year well, said Ancelotti to kick things off. Ancelotti signed a new 2-year deal with Real Madrid in December, committing his future to the club until 2026. Discussing his extension, the Italian said, "Very happy with my renewal. It has been simple. There have been no problems or doubt. I am very happy to continue for another 2 years as Real Madrid coach." Further elaborating on his new contract, Ancelotti added, "For me, the fact that the club wants to continue with me is valuable, not the fact that they announced it in the middle of the season. I have always said that I was in no hurry. The club has chosen to announce it now because they are happy with the work we are doing." There has been a lot of chatter about whether Real Madrid will sign a new centre-back in January following Alaba's ACL injury. But confirming reports from earlier, Ancelotti insisted that the Merengues have no plans to sign anyone this month. "We are missing 2 very important centre-backs, but we won't sign in January. We have Nacho and Rudiger, plus there are others who could fit that position," he stated. There has also been a lot of talks about Ancelotti choosing one of Kepa Arrizabalaga or Andre Lunin as the first choice goalkeeper for the rest of the season. But the manager insisted that he will continue to take that call game by game, saying, "I haven't made the decision about the goalkeepers, Kepa or Lunin, because I have my doubt. Nor is it right for me to choose now for the rest of the season. I will take it game by game. However, he did insist that Lunin is going to start ahead of Kepa, who is out due to flu. Ancelotti also had some words of praise for Real Madrid president Florentino Perez, as he said, Florentino Perez maintains his motivation and love for this team. It is a love that is born and grown since he was a child. He has a fantastic track record. He has clear ideas about the future for the club, which is in very good hands. On the rumors that linked him to the Brazil job prior to his renewal, Ancelotti said, "The reality is that everyone knew I had contact with Ednaldo Rodriguez of Brazil, and I thank him for that. He was very interested and wanted me to coach Brazil. But all this was pending my situation with Real Madrid. The contact existed, but in the end I went the way I wanted, which was to continue." Ancelotti was then asked about the Kylian Mbappe rumors now that he is in the final 6 months of his contract at Paris Saint-Germain. Mbappe to Real Madrid: "I am not going to touch this subject," the Real Madrid boss said. Ancelotti also confirmed that Daniel Carvajal is fit again and will start against Mallorca, but stated that he would take a call on Vinicius Jr. later. "Carvajal will be a starter and I haven't made up my mind about Vinicius. I will talk it over with the doctors and with him. In training, he has shown he is very good," he insisted. On the possibility of Guler making his debut against Mallorca, he added, "Guler is important that he is well. He is getting back to his best and we should not be in a hurry with him. He is 18 years old and has all the time in the world to be with us. If it is against Mallorca or it will be against the next game," he said. Discussing the future of players like Toni Kroos, Luka Modric and Nacho, whose contracts expire this year, Ancelotti remarked, "There are players who finish their contracts, Nacho, Modric and Kroos, and they will decide what to do. We won't have to touch many things because the team is defined in a good direction and with young players who have a lot to contribute," he concluded. So having talked on that, we have come to the end of this episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. See you next time, and Hala Madrid to us all.